Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another episode of The Goodcast Show. This is a very impromptu clip that is coming out from the channel simply because of the shocking news that has come out of India recently.
Or would you join in once and stop it forever?
Involving one of my favorite podcasters in the world, Mr. Ranveer Allahbadia. You may know him as the owner of the YouTube channel Beer Biceps and The Ranveer Show. I'm sure you've enjoyed many of his clips. I have. I've been a subscriber for a long time. The man is a model for a successful podcaster with millions of followers, making a lot of money with sponsors as well as his YouTube revenue. Now, I've enjoyed his channel for the longest time. I love his content on sports, Hinduism, religion, lifestyle, and he's been fun. Although I must admit, he's not really a very good interviewer, but still, I enjoyed it nonetheless. I loved his guests. I just enjoyed it. But recently, of course, Mr. Ranveer has made a turn for the worst, and one wonders why. Now, before this, you must understand that Ranveer grabbed the imagination of the global Indian diaspora, right? He was even once awarded the Disruptor of the Year by none other than Prime Minister Narendra Modi, right? He's known across the world, across especially Indian communities across the world, and I'm sure we all enjoy him. But recently, in a stand-up comedy show, he decided to make a joke that sort of perplexed all of us. The joke basically revolved around him asking a question about if someone would want to partake in incestual relationships with their parents. He then went on to suggest fellatio and whatnot. Now, despite the joke, people at the event laughed. They all enjoyed it, and it was considered as nothing else. But that clip went viral. Apparently, it's been viewed more than 50 million times, and it grabbed the attention of many Indians who are now outraged. There is a hashtag going out, which is basically hashtag boycott Ranveer, which is aimed at removing his subscribers. Politicians have come into the mix, obviously, who basically question the morality of the man, calling him a pervert.
No, he's perverted. There's no doubt he's a pervert if he's saying this.
And many of whom asking swift action to be taken against him. There is, of course, legal issues, legal cases that have been raised against him. And according to one clip that I saw on YouTube, apparently he could be seeing imprisonment for about 3 months to 3 years, and also fines and all that. Now, the interesting thing about all this is that grabbed my attention. It wasn't really the joke, although I've really found it weird. I did not find it entertaining. I did not find it funny at all. The point that grabbed my eye was that much of the conversation taking place on India's news is centering around freedom of speech. Now, this is something that I champion wholeheartedly. Interestingly, many of the news outlets out there have used this repeated phrase saying that while they champion freedom of speech, there must be lines that are abided by. Now, again, saying that you want freedom but there being control is sort of like an oxymoron. You cannot have freedom with control. Many of whom are in India are also calling for regulations on content creators. Now, in the past, in India, many stand-up comics, content creators have faced the brunt side of the law, but this time with Ranveer, it seems that things have gone times 10. Right? Many politicians are riding on this wave, and which of course you would expect politicians to do. And Ranveer's status as a leading YouTuber in India would definitely be the right vehicle for you to jump on to introduce or enact certain restrictions on freedom of speech, which I'm completely against. Now, many of the commentators that have come on news outlets have also said what this sort of culture promotes: rape, promotes immoral activities. Again, I find that all completely ludicrous. What this is, in essence, is a guy who has spoken, out of line. He made a joke. He thought it was funny. The people around him enjoyed it, and he didn't think much of it. Now, what he said, was it wrong? Yes, I agree. I would not, myself, I would not subscribe to such content. But do I see other content, similar content now on YouTube, on TikTok? Yes, I do. While I may disagree with it, I do still want to defend their right to speak what they want to speak. Now, some news anchors have gone hard against the opposing debate, saying that if you don't like it, don't watch it. Their reasoning is that this goes against the culture sense of India, the morality of India. What I'm amazed by is that there are people who would like to see the demise of one guy who worked hard to build his platform. And just because of one joke, they want to bring him down. Look, If you want to fine him, fine him. If you want to punish him, punish him. But that doesn't mean you bring him down just because of one statement. That does not make sense to me. The man's channels, he has built 4 successful companies. He has hundreds of episodes out there, episodes that had a profound impact on many of the people who viewed it, I'm sure. Now, just because of one statement, you want to deny him the right to speak. You want to deny others the right to speak. There is an old saying that lost ground is lost forever. If you allow rules and regulations to be enacted to control the freedoms of content creators, the freedoms of podcasters, the freedom of anyone, then that is a slippery slope that you're going down. Because tomorrow, that could be your freedoms that are infringed upon. Let's take this as what it is at face value. It's a simple case of a guy who spoke wrongly, and he has even apologized. Now, despite his apology, mind you, there are people who are still saying that that apology is not enough, that they want strict action to be taken. And by the way, India, my goodness, man, you guys really know how to do annoying talk shows where you have one interview and then you have 10 people and all of you are talking over each other.
What he wanted to achieve.
No. One minute.
Can you please learn how to do a proper interview show, like one by one, please? Just like how Ranveer does it, by the way. Now, again, I'd like to highlight, I'm not a supporter of what he said. I disagree with it 100%, but could that be a sensibility of a different age group? Yes, it is. Could that be something that I don't understand because of my age? Of course. There are podcasters in Malaysia even, in Singapore even, who make content that I don't really like and I don't watch. But that doesn't mean I lobby for them to stop talking. I just don't watch it. Just one more thing before I close. A lot of these news anchors are saying that this sort of statements are done to basically get more views, to basically get more attention. Look, he's in the business of making content for people to view. Of course, viewership is a key thing. You in the news medias want more people to view. That's why you're making that content. That's why I'm doing this content right now. Let's be all honest. We're all hypocrites. We want the views. That's why we're doing this. I have never spoken about Ranveer before this, although I'm a big supporter of his channel. I like his stuff. But this time, the man was wrong. And his apology, he has apologized, although I do still feel he should have put more effort in his apology. It looked kind of, done, off the cuff, like how I'm doing this video, by the way. But I still do believe that freedom of speech must be protected. To create lines on that sort of form a parameter around freedom, that's not freedom. That's akin to animals in the zoo. No matter how big the cage is, they're still in a cage. I hope that while the excitement and the appeal of this issue may get us all talking, even this Malaysian boy over here, but I still hope that your focus on freedom, considering that you are the largest democracy in the world, I hope that your sense of your importance on freedom is preserved, and that do not take this example and allow the media and certain parties to sway your sensibilities and just on an abstract concept called morality, confine this boy and confine other content creators. And please, again, freedom of speech is important. It is pivotal to democracy. Let's not infringe on it.